On to the M&A.
Right, well, just really picking up an article that caught my eye first thing this morning about one of the biggest companies in the US and one of the most well-known, that is General Electric, or GE, which is the ticker and its colloquial name. They're in the process of selling up to $200 billion worth of assets, most of that from the financial services side of the business, including in that sale a private equity lending business which Canada's largest pension fund is in the process of buying for around $12 billion. Now that deal, as I say, is part of a massive restructure out of financial services and into industrials and healthcare, which the power of Jeffrey Immelt and the board of GE see as being, growth industries. As part of that deal, they're trying to buy the energy business of Alstom from France for around $14 billion. Bloomberg, who've been following this very closely, have suggested that GE could amass a war chest of about $40 billion for additional M&A, and the potential targets, I'm just focused on some US names here, they can include Biorad Labs in the healthcare space, that's BIOUS, Flowserve, and Pentair, Flowserve FLS, Pentair PNR, both of whom, coincidentally enough, are makers of pumps and equipment in a similar vein to Weir. So let's not discount Weir entirely.
Okay.
And I think you mentioned Smith's Group as well.
Yeah, well, that was the old. I think that was a very old story, which didn't quite come to fruition.
Nonetheless, probably worth keeping an eye on all of those. It's not going to happen overnight.
Well, I think the other thing is also that it's easier now, probably with the tax inversion issue. It's easier for American companies just to stay at home, really, rather than
absolutely, and and buy what they know rather than expand abroad. Although obviously they are prepared to expand abroad in the right cases because of the Alstom deal. Anyway, some names to keep an eye on there. GE obviously is one of the bellwethers of America, probably the bellwether of the old economy in the States, and so keep an eye on those sectors because when they move quickly and don't mess about.